Hi, and welcome to OT Studios. Glad you could join me. I'd like to introduce you to a few of my friends and tell you a little bit about occupational therapy and what we do here. At OT Studios, we provide occupational therapy services to children with special needs. A large part of OT treatment focuses on ASI, or Ayers Sensory Integration, where sensory modulation and sensory motor integration are improved through customized sensory experiences. These senses all work together and can be stimulated through play. Meet Pro. He's my strong friend who likes a lot of heavy work and is constantly looking for ways to use his muscles. His body sends signals from his contracting muscles to his brain, which allows him to know where his body is in space, even with his eyes closed. Some kids seek large amounts of proprioceptive input to modulate their stimulation levels from other sensations. Other kids have a hard time with proprioceptive discrimination, and they might use excessive force or push down too hard on their pencil when writing. Sometimes this excessive force can also present itself in what looks like aggressive behavior. With OT intervention, we are able to provide treatment that is focused on improving discrimination of force, body awareness, postural control, and fine motor skills. We work towards the individual goals of modulating arousal levels, organizing behaviors, and even increasing attention levels. This is busy. Even with his eyes closed, he knows where his head is in space and in what direction he's moving. The vestibular system is responsible for keeping him upright and balanced. The vestibular receptors are in the cochlea, which is located in the inner ear. The otoliths detect the linear movement, and the semicircular canals detect rotary movement. Here are some examples of possible concerns regarding the vestibular system. Gravitational insecurity, when a child is fearful of having their feet off the ground and may avoid activities such as getting on a swing or climbing up a ladder. When a child has a physical reaction to movement, such as prolonged dizziness or being sick, they could be intolerant to movement. On the other hand, under-responsiveness to movement, that's the thrill seeker, the child who seeks a lot of vestibular input and generally appears hyper. Visual tracking, bilateral integration, and sequencing are all areas generally affected by poor vestibular ocular responses. Through the right OT treatments, these concerns have significantly improved. Meet Teresa. When she touches her fuzzy jacket, it feels different from touching a sharp object that may hurt her. When she touches her soft jacket, she feels cozy and comfortable. Some children are overly responsive to tactile input, and some tactile stimulation can trigger a negative emotional response. Through the use of play, we introduce children to a variety of tactile experiences and help them learn to discriminate between sensations. And this is Emma. Emma's visual system allows her to see things around her, so she doesn't bump into everything. Auditory input can reinforce this visual data, making her aware of just how far things are from her. We also use this system to work on bilateral motor skills and orientation. If a child doesn't organize visual information well and can't use it for anticipatory reasons, we can use vestibular input to increase ocular motor control and enhance visual motor skills. We don't work specifically with the visual system, but we work with it in terms of spatial awareness and motor skills. At OT Studios, we work on all of these scientifically and medically proven interventions through fun games and play. We're looking forward to your visit.